Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mixed Media Monday. I am so excited to be here. I am working again today. Let's see if I can. Nope. Whoa, hold on. My leg is falling. On my collage I started last week, Monday, and it's a little book. And this is what I have started so far. And this is made from envelopes. And so I have a whole bunch of other things today. I did actually pre-cut some of the birds. I have some words. This is so cute. It says ornithologist studies birds. So I am like really excited to be here. Last week, Monday, I was not feeling correct. And it actually was happening all weekend before. And Tuesday, I went out to lunch with my husband, and I'm just going to take all of these out. I had some avocado for lunch, and like 30 minutes later, I was in horrible pain. So I went to the ER and they admitted me, and I was in the hospital until Friday, and I had to get my gallbladder removed. So yay. So I'm recovering from that. I did have to get intubated, so my throat is still kind of messed up from that. So if I'm clearing my throat a lot today, I apologize. So yes, incredibly happy to be here. Happy I'm actually feeling pretty decent today. Moving a little slow, but anytime I can create, I feel good. So you can hear the thing in my throat, but I'm really excited to be here. So if you're here, please do say hello. I have announced that I am it's Nancy. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Nancy. Oh, it's so good to see you here. Thank you. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. So I thought I had one. Oh, it's in this one. Okay. So I have this little book started. I was thinking about adding some more papers to it. So I did grab some just random things. See, and this one is like way too pink. So that is totally not going to work. I was just grabbing from my stash, and I make it up and just grab some more. But as I was grabbing from my stash, I found this. Let's see if I can get this. I might pop myself off of here. Hang on one sec. And then I'll unmute that so you can hear me, and then I can get this down a little bit farther and maybe move this computer back. Well, how did that happen? There we go. Actually, I'm just going to take this, put it on here. So I found this. Isn't this so cute? Let's see I have no idea when I even made this, but I'm thinking it's really cute. This is also with gloss sprays. So I talked about gloss sprays last week when I was making this, but look at how cute this is. This is just a little baby take with me journal. So I'm actually teaching at the RoyCycled retreat in April. So I was thinking maybe I'll take this with me. It's just a little fun little book. Really easy to make. And I'm loving all this little marks on it. So Luann is here. Hello. Oh, thank you so much, Luann. I'm really grateful that you were there. That is just near and dear to my heart. So thank you. I appreciate that. I also grabbed a whole bunch of just random, like these have like, what are they called? Glass bead gel on it. See those? Can you see how shiny they are? And I don't know. I mean, I thought this could maybe go inside of here. Let me just grab a pile. And then I have a RoyCycled paper. But let me grab. I'm grabbing a big pile of paper, so bear with me. so many handmade papers. And then I kind of threw in all of these. I have like these old newspapers and magazines. So I kind of threw some of that stuff in. The first one I found I might want to use because it has a map on it. And then this is kind of mappy as well. So I'm going to pull that out. Just like, I love just having random scraps like this. Really, really fun to play with. Let's see. I'm going to kind of put some of these on the floor. Oh, here's another. Look at that. Ooh, so you know what this is? This is a gel print that I made with pan pastels. And I did 2 pulls. So this one was probably the first pull. You can see how dark that is. And then I did another pull. See the difference? So that's cool. I'm going to keep these out. I still have this tissue that I had last week that I'm probably going to use. I have this whole thing that I've been dying to use. It's just a big piece of like mixed media paper, but I think the colors are wrong, but I'll keep it out just in case. This one might be fun. This is one of my favorite Stencil Girl masks. It's like wheels. See, because I have some of these colors. I'm just thinking maybe the blue is off. And it's not that I can't create new papers, right? Look at this one. This was a pan pastel gel print too. Can you guys hear me now that I put the sound on my phone? Give me a comment and let me know if you can hear me. I might type it in there, but let me know if you can hear me because I honestly, excuse me, turned off my big camera and I can turn it back on if I have to, but I feel like you can see a little bit better. Oh, this is kind of fun. This little pattern. Okay, thank you so much. That little pattern is really fun. I am going to do that. I have no idea what, oh, that's a bird. Oh, that's kind of cool. I love digging through my old stuff because I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. And that's neat. And I love that. And just kind of crack myself up. Okay, so I think I have enough just to kind of mess around with for right now. Oh, this was a gel print too, like a multi gel print. I love this. That pink is so good. Okay, and then I have, this is a brand new release RoyCycled paper that I think the colors are really good. Look at that, lots of butterflies on there, and I am specifically focusing on birds. Oh, I love it. This one is just pretty. So I was thinking, if you didn't see the first one, it was last week. And like I said, I wasn't feeling that great. So I do feel like it was like kind of a low energy video. But I put this book page on and it has like flew away. And then right here, what I've got kind of coming through, it says concealed wings. Thank you, Nancy. So I really love that. And I put a piece of tea bag paper on there. And the tea bag paper, I mean, it's literally, it's like a tea bag. And this is all dried out. But I love this one because it's like pinks and browns. You can still see the tea inside of that one. But I grabbed these in case I want to use more. I don't have anything on here. This could be a tuck point if we wanted it to be. This I'm feeling like I want to cover up. I love her so much. Let's see if I can get this a little bit closer. There we go. Yeah, I really love her. I have only one little baby piece of this left. So let me kind of really like this. And this looks like it's the gel spray too, or the gloss spray, whatever they're called. Let's put this guy away. You can see the bird in there a little bit, right? He's right there. This was some kind of gel print of, I don't know what I was using. It's Kind of fun though. I don't know if I'll use that for this book. So I don't ever let anything be precious. I already have something on here. It's kind of the same map. There's a flower, but it doesn't matter. So I think I'm going to put it here. And I have, so these gloss sprays are awesome, but the sprayers always get clogged, and it's so frustrating to say the least. So I do also have a whole bunch of these birds that are already cut out. I like this guy on here. I'm not going to commit to this just yet. I love the texture on it, but ooh, I kind of like that too. More flows with it. It could be. So I like to just audition, you know, kind of see what I like. I'm liking this little transition here. Let's put that there. And then I was thinking about I love this. It's like a street map kind of, you know. And then I have that. So I'm unsure. I think this is going to be the cover, you know, and I love how it says concealed wings. And so it's probably going to be closed like this. So it's going to be, you know, this will be seen when it's closed. So I want it to be contrasting to this. So that's why I was kind of thinking a Roy's paper. Let me see. She sent me her whole new release, which I am so grateful for. And I have a few that are sitting right here. Let's see. Let's see what this one looks like. This one has a lot of people on it, but I could get some kind of, I think this one's wrong, but I do love it and I can't wait to use it. And I think, should I show you a little sneak peek for my Art Journaling Friday right here on YouTube? I think I'm going to use this girl with this for my Art Journaling Friday. Kind of excited about that. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll all find out together when I post it on Friday. This paper is so cool. I don't know if I want to cut it for this. Love it though. See, I could use something like this. That actually might not be bad. Kind of like that. Let me get my scissors out. So thank you for being here. I'm so excited. This is a new segment for me. So I guess I don't mind cutting her off. I have been on YouTube for years, but I have literally just sort of neglected it for a really long time. And I honestly just want these Mixed Media Mondays to just be all about play and fun, not really any structure. So I'm kind of just loving it. Make sure that will work. Okay, I'm going to cut this as straight across as I can. I don't want to cut any more because I want to keep this paper intact as long as I can. But I think I have to cut that little house. We're going to go about right here. Oh my God, I love this dog. Look at this dog. That's so cute. I'm just kind of cutting on the fold here. Let me get this big thing out of here so we can see what we're doing. Very cute. I love this paper. I have to make lots and lots of things out of this. So I am teaching at the RoyCycled retreat. It is in April. It's April 24th, I think. So if you're going there, I will see you there. I love that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I am beyond grateful that she generally sends me them so I can just create with them. I used to be a retailer when I had a store, but I'll tell you, that's not something I want to do anymore, ever. Too much. Too much. I enjoy creating. I enjoy making. I don't enjoy sending things out in the mail. So like I could have, I could still sell products, but I don't really want to. So I'm just going to kind of put this on. It is too long. I'm using my Yoo-Hoo, it's really super easy paper to paper. I want to make sure this gets a little bit more aligned. And I'm certain it's how I cut it. So let's just try this one more time. All right, so there's going to be a gap up here. That will be fine. So, and because this is tissue, it sticks so much faster too. So I just have this little Yoo-Hoo, and after this broadcast is done, I will go back and put the links in for everything that I've used so that you can find it if I have a link for it. Like for RoyCycled, you're going to have to find a retailer on her retailer map. But for these little birds, this is from the cutest Etsy printable shop. It is called Art House Whimsy. She has so many great designs and they're incredibly affordable. So if you like to make with paper, I would suggest that you go check it out. Art House Whimsy on Etsy, and they are 100% downloadable immediately. So you buy them and they send you the files right away. You could download them and save them to your computer. And so I'm going to keep this little strip over here, and they're so fun. Okay. Ooh, see, I love that. So now look at this contrast here. It's really great. Really great. Ooh, my paper is really, really thin, and by bending it, I just ripped it. So I'm actually maybe stick a little glue on there for right now. And I'm deciding if I want to keep this little flap of, or I could bend it over and put it over whatever I put here. Ooh, that's pretty. What do you think? I'm loving this. So I want to find, I was thinking I could have a bird stand on top of the house. This guy, I cut his leg off, so he's too, oh, I kind of like him there. He doesn't have enough contrast though, I don't think. This one does. This is cute. I was thinking about putting her, and I cut her. I'm really bad at fussy cutting, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about her being on here somewhere. Kind of like that. do like that one there. This guy's very distinguished, don't you think? He's a very distinguished man bird. Okay, I like that. I like the alignment. It's giving it more of an asymmetrical balance, which I like. And then if I'm going to do some kind of title or something, you know, it could be there. Like this is too big, but I think I'm going to glue her on. And when you do fussy cut, like you got to be careful because, as you can see, I cut off part of her leg. And so it just gets, it's more delicate. It's more delicate. Sticking to my fingers. Okay, get off. So I am overlapping a little bit. I like how this little piece of the tea bag paper is coming underneath this little bird mama. So this is how I just love to create. I don't really know what the story is yet. I'm unsure of what the story is. I just folded this little arm over, so I'm being really careful. So I'm building the story. And I love to create like this. In October, I am teaching a 3-day class at the Shake Rag Alley Center for the Arts here in Wisconsin. It is an incredible place, a beautiful little town. There are art galleries and amazing restaurants and coffee shops and things all over the town. It's a 3-day class and it's called Telling Your Story. And we are going to be making a full book, a full artist book together. And I would love to see you there. It is a magical little town. I'm also teaching at a retreat there with 2 other people in June. If you're interested in any of this information, you want to come to a retreat, you want to come to a 3-day class, this is all on my website at janebelanteart.com. And I think it's called In-Person Classes. So I got to be real careful with that, but I don't like how it's bending. So okay, she's so cute on there. So I'm kind of digging through. These are also on the Art House Whimsy page. I love field notes. That's kind of cool right there. I do like that there. Let's look at this one. That one's too big. Kind of like field notes. What do you think about field notes? I think that's kind of nice. And so I don't let myself think too hard. I think it looks good. So I'm going to put it down. And that will cover up all of this, all the part that's kind of cracking on here. I got a little too. There we go. Ooh, I love that. What do you think? You like field notes there? Thanks for being here. It's a brand new segment that I have. It's every Monday at 11 Central. I feel like I was telling people it was at 10 Central, but it's not. It's every Monday at 11 Central. Oh, it's a little off. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm going to pull this because I put it on a little bit wonky and it's still full of glue. So I'm going to re-glue it and re-put it down. So last week I had said I was going to be working on this all week long and that you would see it in the shorts and in the reels on Facebook and Instagram. And then I had to be in the hospital all week long. So that did not occur. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, this is really cute. So I don't have to edit everything right now. Something definitely needs to come here, some kind of mark or something. When I'm looking at white space, this is too much. My eye's getting stuck here, but I don't have to figure that out right now. And I'm not going to figure it out right now. The bottom needs something as well. So that's why I love doing stuff like this, is because you can just let yourself explore your way through it. So that I'm going to get down a little bit. And actually, what I'm thinking of doing is putting this strip right in here. Even though it came from the other side, it's going to cover up that envelope look. I know that's upside down. I'm just auditioning. I actually kind of like it this way better. Let's look one more time. I kind of like that pop of orange. So we'll get the Yoo-Hoo out again. So this really is, it's collaging, but it's putting together a storybook of sorts, which I think is probably one of my favorite things to do. So I love to create papers and then make stuff with the papers. So if you do come to the Telling Your Story class, which is in October here in Wisconsin, and by the way, the lodging there is unbelievably affordable. There's tons of Airbnbs, tons of like old timey hotels. It's just such a cool place. Anyways, we will be making our own papers for the books, and there's so many different ways that you can create your book. And then if you're interested in learning, we are also going to do encaustic on the book, which is a molten resin / wax. See, I love that. It does look kind of seamless there, so that's neat. And we can cover our covers with the encaustic, and it just turns out really beautiful. Put a little bit more in here so I can stick this paper down. So if you ever have been interested in making your own papers and then using those papers right away to create something amazing, the Telling Your Story class is for you. Okay. Trying to see where this little friend goes. So I still have, so I've got one there. I still have the back in here as well. And she's what started it, because I think she's really super cute. And I can always go and, get some of this paper down later. I really love this Studies Birds. So that could go on the back. So what will I put on the back? That's the next question, maybe. Kind of would like to collage some of this in. I don't think it needs to go here. I know I still love this. Let's leave this bird in here for now. So does anyone here, do you collage? Do you like working with paper? What's your favorite thing to create? Okay, I do kind of like this. So could we have... What is your favorite thing to create? Let me know. Thinking about ripping this a little bit. But I do think I'm going to put this down. Or do you have a favorite product? I pretty much love every product that there is. I have almost every product known to man. And that's what Mixed Media Monday is all about, really, is using all of the things. And I don't plan ahead of time because I really would prefer to work really organically, where I just create as I go. And it is a freedom. And I know that a lot of people have a hard time creating like this. Like, how do you do that? Oh my gosh, I could never do that. I have to plan everything all out. But when you let yourself explore and create like this, it really does feel like freedom. It feels like flow. It is, it's just a really great way to let yourself create. Anyone favorite product to use or work with? Favorite thing you want to work with, but you haven't yet? I have some of these over here too. Birds. What does this one say? Established. This could go on this page somehow. And that is closed, so that I don't need to worry about having a little kind of like this. Paper, paper, and more paper. Awesome. Oh, by making cards. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love that. And then do you give them away? I started by creating altered jewelry back when I was about 19. And that really turned into collage and mixed media in all ways, with jewelry and just with, you know, making just single pieces. I used to any kind of art show that you could ever think of. I have done, sold at, etc. I'm going to rip this a little bit. Oh, I like that. And then in about 2010, 2011, I started painting furniture. And that was fast and furious for so many years. But I never stopped creating mixed media or jewelry. I love to do just random things every once in a while. But I think my absolute love is collage. It's fitting things together, again, building the story. Kind of like that. Like this, it says established 1861. I feel like it could go here somewhere because it's kind of the right tone for this page. I'm not exactly finding a spot for it immediately, so I do kind of like this guy here. I cut off his leg, so I do have it. Still make cards for donations. Oh, that's awesome. You just started art journaling and doing ATCs. Amazing. That's another thing that I grabbed today that I thought I could incorporate into this somewhere, somehow. I grabbed a whole pile of ATCs that I have made in the past. And these are fun to look at too. I mean, these are years old. The first ATC I made was probably in the, oh, I love this. Was probably in the late 90s. St. Patrick. How fun is that? Ooh. Again, I heard the rolling river, the morning bird. Oh, I love that. This could be a tuck-in. I'm going to keep that out. Oh, look at this Easter one. Look at that bunny. Oh, I love it. Aww. I am Whispers Nest. Wrong color, so that's pretty. And this is pretty too. This is just what I grabbed, but I love ATCs because they're little and they're quick. I used to do in my membership group, I used to do one ATC in 30 minutes once a week. And that was fun. I like to change things up though. And I have hundreds. Hundreds of ATCs. Okay, so I have that part that I pulled off that I ripped off, right? Which is here. Just little bits of marks on there. I have this. I like this. This also has the gloss spray on it. Really fun. I'm looking for something for here, and I don't have to have it right now. You know, it could be a transfer that I put on later, but I'm just going to audition. And that's really the fun part. And I have to keep track of my watch because I am also a business coach, and I do have a one-on-one coaching session at noon my time, which is in 20 minutes. So I don't want to cover that up. I really like that. I like this bird on here, I think. And this I'm okay to cover up because it's a little splotchy. So maybe I'm going to commit to this. So this is just a book that is made with envelopes. And I do have another one, like a tutorial on how to make that on this YouTube channel somewhere. So I will find that and link it below. So if you want to come back here like tomorrow, or you can just search down on my older videos from like 2022-ish. Oh, I love that. That is so cool. Perfect. I need some paper in here now. I do really like this guy in here. The colors are good. I just want to, I think right there is good. So he's stepping on the word chronicle. Let's put this down. Being very, very careful on the appendages. And the claws. I'm really bad at cutting those out. I did get myself a smaller scissors though, because that is key. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. I love it. So who else is here? I would love to meet you. I'd love to say hello. Maybe I already know you. I know a lot of people watch from work. So Grow Journal Moth. I do like this botanical. Kind of like all these in there though. That's kind of cool. So what am I going to put on this side? Something that is loving this. Let me grab that Roy's paper again. My problem is I don't want to wreck any of the other designs on here because I want to use this paper again. Don't know that I want to do that though. It's too You know what? It is. It's too light. Not enough contrast. It is freezing here today, so I am in southeast Wisconsin, and I think it is currently below zero with a very below zero wind chill. So I do have my space heater on, but all of a sudden I'm getting really hot. It's my one-legged bird. I have his other leg, so that's okay. He's all right. Well, I kind of like him on there. And that's fun. See, I love this, but I think it's not whimsical enough for this. So that's why I kind of grab everything, you know, and then I edit down and I edit out. Plant Life, I don't think that works. Blossom, I don't think that works. Nature Journal kind of works. Birds and Bugs, I do like the figure one, but I don't have enough. There's only 3. This is Butterfly, and that's not going to be this. I think I'm going to save this for something else because it's just not, doesn't have the same vibe. Not the same vibe. And I feel like, oh, I love that. I feel like I want to use more. This guy might go on here too. We're going to see. Wow, what about something like that? So this looks like it was a paper where I would roll off my brayer when I am gel printing. I mean, and this is just so random, but this is how stuff comes together. I want to look at it. I'm going to bend this over a little bit. It might be too, I don't know. I kind of like it. What do you think? Who's here? What do you think? I kind of like it. It is a little bit crazy. I could do just this random paper, dictionary paper. What do you think about this? I mean, it's a little wild, but it kind of, it goes here, it goes here, it goes here. It has that same, I mean, it does help the flow. It would be, actually, it would be like this. Or what I want to just do. I'm kind of liking the regular. So I'm going to save this one. Let me see what else I have down here. What time is it? Okay, I got time. Let me dig in my stash here. I have just this. Just plain. I don't think I'm wanting the plain. And then where did I have a book? Here it is. I have this My Book House book, which I used for this. I love this, that it says Concealed Wings. It's my favorite. I have tons of these. We have like really good antique stores here. I just dropped my gel. So I'm able to find these all over the place. I probably will cut it there. That's kind of fun. So you can see I'm just allowing myself to create like really, really freely. I'm not getting attached. Nothing is precious, right? I'm just kind of allowing. Okay, love that. So if you have, this needs to be cut off here. If you have a hard time letting yourself create, I do have a free class that you can take. It's called Letting Go, and it has helped hundreds of people let go of the things that keep them from creating. And it's an art journaling class, and it's like really fun. And if you think that this is something that you struggle with, it's like, well, gosh, I could never let myself create like that, or I have a hard time, or like a lot of people will buy products and they see somebody else use the products and they think they're so cool and they get them home and then they never use them. They're afraid to open them. This is what the Letting Go course is all about. It's all about just understanding how you're letting yourself create and then opening up to, okay, I like this. Opening up to allowing and creating with freedom, which feels pretty good. Okay, I think I'm going to glue this top part down. So that I actually have like a little tuck point. And who knows what I will put in there. I may have to print some more birds. And this is like, I think the sheet that I'm using now is Whimsical Birds 2. So I do have another one. She also has this really cool steampunk bird set that you can get. So again, that is Art House Whimsy on Etsy. Okay, I'm loving that contrast. That might need to be cut a little bit. Let me put this down. Time is it? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I just need a couple minutes to run and go potty and get ready for my one-on-one at noon. Okay, I love that. I could tuck this over. I'm not going to do it. Not going to commit to it yet because I don't know what else is coming on here, but that is, you see how that's just a little bit of contrast on there. So I love that. The great white egg had hatched. Began whirling and dancing. Oh, I love that. I love just the random things. Her nest. I'm going to underline that. I love that. Let's see. What did I underline that with? Marker. Her nest. That's kind of cool. Cool and random, which I love. Okay, so I feel like I made some really good headway on this today. So this week, I promise I'm going to work on this. I do not plan on being in the hospital again. Not for, the rest of my life, if I can help that. I like that bird there. I got to find the rest of his foot. He's kind of cool right there. So what I'm looking at when I'm putting this down is I'm looking at what I'm leaving behind. So it's like the kind of shapes that are left behind, and keeping in mind that I do still have a little bit of a foot to put there. It's inside my envelope still. I kind of like that. And I like the space where he's at. So I'm going to hold him there. Now what I do with my glue. I moved him a little bit. So cute. Oh my goodness. I love this. And I just think it's so fun because, you know, I never know what I'm going to create. I actually accidentally cut this bird in half when I was cutting him out. So cute. Let me see if I just have his little foot in here. I'm just going to put the glue straight down. There, you never knew, right? Okay. Okay. All right, I think this is a good place to end today because I feel like I'm running out of time for one, and kind of at a standstill with this. So very, very cute. I'm loving this a lot. This is how it looks right now. Let me take this off. So this is how it looks so far. Again, something needs to go here. I don't know what that is yet. Figure it out later. This I'm loving, and then it's a little tuck. So this needs some development yet. This needs some development yet, but I love her. Yes, the whole book needs development. That's what the back looks like so far. So this is the back. This is the front. I'm loving it. So thank you so much for joining me today. I will be here. Hey, Linda, I didn't even see you pop in. I will be here every Monday at 11 Central for Mixed Media Monday. I am just really enjoying the exploration of it all, and I never know what I'm going to work on. I'm going to try to finish this week so that you can see how it turned out. And that will be in the YouTube shorts here and Reels on Facebook and Instagram, depending on where your favorite platform is, so you can see how this turned out. And again, just thanks for being here. I will see you next week, Monday at 11 Central. Don't forget, the podcast is every Wednesday. This week, I have a very special guest from that Shake Rakes Alley Center of the Arts that I was talking about before. It's a really great conversation on perfectionism. And then Friday, for Art Journaling Friday, I am going to be using, don't hold me to it, because I sometimes change my mind. But I think I'm going to be using these elements in my art journal to create something fun. So have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Thanks for being here, everyone.